In honor of Thanksgiving, today I'm going to talk about why you should be thankful for what you have. But before I continue, if you are new to this channel, my name is Shelomo Solson, teenage motivational speaker, author of the teen mental health book, Never Fight Alone, and host of Teenage Impact, where I have interviewed nearly 80 people from around the world on their struggles in life, what they have gone through, and how they overcame those challenges. My entire mission is to inspire you to build resiliency in your life so you can create your own definition of success. If you like what you hear in the next 5 to 10 minutes, go ahead, subscribe to Teenage Impact, give this video a thumbs up, and share this episode with other people, your friends, your family members, so I can impact more people. 2020 has been an interesting ride. And for a lot of us, we're going through difficult times. Maybe a family member is dying or a friend is dying from the coronavirus. Maybe you're stuck at home in an abusive household or no food because your family barely makes any money and school was an opportunity for you to actually feed yourself. Maybe you've been having so much anxiety, so much depression. You have no drive and motivation to do anything. Maybe your parents lost their job. Maybe you lost your job. Whatever it is, worldwide, internationally, we're all going through difficult times. We're not alone. I want to tell you what my experience with 2020 has been. I moved to Philadelphia in December of 2019. I was excited. I was going full time with speaking. And then 3 months later, coronavirus happened. All the networking events I was going to no longer was there. The business model I had to pivot. All the speaking engagements I had were canceled. Now I said, you know what? Now what? I don't know when this is going to end. I had to pivot a little bit. It gave me an opportunity to finish my book, hone in and level up my marketing. It gave me an opportunity to create my first online course, which I provide to schools. It gave me an opportunity to perfect my speech. It gave me an opportunity to connect with more people online. I realized after 7 years ago, after I lost four of my best friends from a car accident, I realized after losing a few more acquaintances, either from cancer, on vacation, or in other events, these are people in their 20s. And here I am, like 7, 8 years ago, I thought that we have our entire lives ahead of us. But I didn't know life can just end like that. And life can end at any given moment in your teen years, in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Maybe you grow till you're 80, 90, 100 years old. We don't know. But why are we going to stress about the things that we have absolutely no control over? If you don't have control over outside circumstances, like maybe your family doesn't have any money, maybe you don't have any control over staying at home because of the pandemic, you don't have control over your loved ones dying. But there are two things you do have control over: your mindset, how you view those things, and number two, your actions. What are you going to do about being in that situation? There are two groups of people out there. There's number one, there's a group of people who look at these situations and see themselves as a victim. And some people may think of them as negative people. Now, negative people are not bad people. Negative people are very good people. In fact, it's okay to be negative sometimes because we are built as human beings to be in survival mode. But here's the thing: when you go in survival mode all the time, you limit your opportunities for the future. And there's a second group of people who look at their circumstances that they're in, whether they're positive or negative, and they find happiness and opportunity in every single situation that they are in. Now, which one are you? I can tell I used to see myself as a victim all the time. And there are times where that mentality does creep in. Harvard Health did an article with two psychologists, one from the University of Miami and one from the University of California. They did a study on three groups in the span of 10 weeks. And one group was writing down the things that they were grateful for during those span of 10 weeks. Second group was writing down the things that were negative that happened to them during the 10 weeks. And the third group was writing down the things with no emphasis on whether they were positive or negative. Guess what they found? They found that the group of people that was writing down the things that they were grateful for in those 10 weeks were way more optimistic than the other two groups. In fact, they found something shocking. They found that the people who were writing down the things that they're grateful for during the 10 weeks had fewer physician visits. When we rewire our brain to be thankful and have gratitude in our life, it can help us feel better about ourselves. And when we feel great about ourselves, we have better sleep, we have better relationships with our family and friends, girlfriend, boyfriend, spouses, fiance. And we are way more productive throughout the day. How can you develop a gratitude mind? It's going to be difficult at first. I went to a Tony Robbins seminar last November in Miami, with 15,000 people from around the world. And in this seminar, it's not just a hoorah seminar, but in this seminar, he has us doing gratitude practices. Every single morning, I meditate for 15 minutes. I go on YouTube, I type Tony Robbins priming exercise, and you can find the video up above. And what Tony Robbins priming exercise is he helps you do breathing exercises, 3 sets of 10. And then he has us feel 3 things that we are grateful for. It can be the big things in our life, like our birthdays, moving on to the next grade, promotions, getting more money, having a good time with family and friends. Or it could be the small things in life, like someone helping you out with a little task, someone providing you with a compliment, someone opening the door for you. Or maybe it's that new shirt you got to buy at the store because you rewarded yourself with that shirt, or a new video game. Every single morning, you feel the 3 things that you're grateful for, and place your hand over your heart and feel your heart beating, and know that that heartbeat is actually a gift that was provided to us at birth. But besides the Tony Robbins priming exercise that I do every single morning, what you could do is every morning and right before going to sleep, keep a journal by your bed and write down 3 things that you're grateful for every single day, morning and night. And eventually you are going to rewire your brain to think more positively, no matter, regardless of what negative events that are happening around you. And whatever you are going through, maybe your parents are going through a divorce, maybe you're having a tough time with the coronavirus pandemic, maybe your friend stabbed you in the back, maybe you had a loved one pass away, maybe you're being abused, maybe you're being bullied, whatever it is, realize that the events that are happening in your life, they're not happening to you, they're happening for you. They're happening for a reason. They're going to set you up for something that's much greater in life. And that's something I believe in since I was a little kid. Who knew that being bullied for 15 years of my life was going to lead me to become an inspirational speaker? So I have a challenge for you. What I want you to do right now, every single day, every morning, do the Tony Robbins priming exercise. Every morning, write down in your journal 3 things that you're grateful for. Before going to sleep, write down 3 things that you're grateful for. Every time you have a negative thought, keep that journal around, write it down so you notice what negative thoughts are arising in your head every single day. It gives you the opportunity to redefine what you're going through in life and find ways to think positively about those events. So I'm wishing you the best of luck. If you haven't done so, go check out my new book, Never Fight Alone. It's a teen mental health book. It's a compilation of 51 inspiring interviews to help you improve your mental health. If you are a school administrator, a guidance counselor, or an event organizer that wants to book me to come to your school to talk about my bullying experience, how I overcame certain challenges in life, and how your students can build resiliency in their life, go visit my website down below, www.shlomosolson.com. So until next time, peace.